we've had a week to sort of gather some things up, and certainly it was great to go into this off week with the win we had Sunday. It was really a good night. The nights we all remember here, or a good day actually, that we remember here over the last couple of years that have been great. So, but we've had a good week of practice, and now we go into 3 games in a week, and all 3 will be big challenges, and start with Maryland. So Maryland really has, they have 4 seniors. I think many of them are in either a 4 or 5 year type of situation, so they really have great experience, and then they have a Trey Burke type of guard that is outstanding. So there's a lot of difficult to stop them, and Mark Turgeon, I've always admired him for, even though he was in different leagues, he's a great coach, and he's really got them playing well. They've won a lot of close games now, home and away, but they've won games, 23-5, pretty good.
Jake?
Coach, the last few times you've been on the road this month, Michigan State, Indiana, Illinois, you've had quite a bit of success, played well. What would you attribute that?
Well, I don't know. I think if you don't turn the ball over and you play, get back, play pretty good defense, if you stay in the game. I think we've been able to stay in those games. So the only games we have not been in right now are the 2 home games with Michigan State and Iowa. So I hope that happens again. Because you obviously need the ball to bounce our way at the end, and we got to make it bounce our way at the end. But I can't put a finger on things like that.
John,
what makes Trimble particularly dangerous?
He's got great pace to his game, and he's got the ability to rise up and shoot. Without a screen, around a screen. He sees the ball, and he's really strong taking the ball to the basket. He's got great balance. I mean, he's about 6'3", so he's an inch or 2 taller than Trey. You'll really be reminded of a similar type of player, and really hungry and got a little edge to him about his game. He likes the better the competition, the better he is.
Rod?
John, a few more days of rest for Derek. Will he be making the trip, and will he be active?
Yeah, he's going to make the trip. We're going to try to do a few things with him today. We did yesterday. It wasn't promising yesterday, but we'll see how his foot reacts to after yesterday's very light workout. But he'll make the trip. Not thinking right now he'll be available.
I guess this will be a lot of people's first time seeing Maryland, because new lead, new coach. With Turgeon, how would you kind of break down his system, the model that he has in place there?
Well, it's a little. We try to go back into people's lineage, and I don't know exactly. It's a lot of. I see a little bit of Larry Brown. I see a little Big 12 basketball there, and he's a very containing defense. They run multiple sets, and all man-to-man, just straight gap man-to-man. They'll play a little full-court press, but just a really smart. He gets his. You just watch whether he's at Texas A&M and where was he, Kansas State before that. He's just always taking teams. He's done a little bit like. What we've done is try to rebuild programs, and he's done it with. He didn't have to rebuild Maryland as much, except over the last couple of years, they haven't been as good as they are now. They're really good.
You've talked about getting these guys to, have positive things to build on coming off of the win. Did you see anything different out of this group this week?
Yeah. I mean, we had a bounce in our step for practice. We practiced really hard Tuesday. Wednesday was a cleanup day on a lot of things, and we had a good practice yesterday. Yeah, there's plays being made offensively and defensively that, frankly, should be played. And today will be our 88th practice, and we should be seeing some things. And then there's some in practice number 88. We'll see things that we've said 88 times, and it's still not getting done. Whether it's playing hard, diving on the floor, doing something, talking, and there's a process you have to go through. But we are seeing things. But as I always say, it's never fast enough.
John, the comment about Derek, it sounds like you're more optimistic that he could return, in the fact that he's doing a workout. Is that a sign?
Well, yesterday's workout was a whole 15 minutes, and he was not able to complete it the way I think he wanted to. But we don't know whether it's soreness of not working out, or we'll know more today. But we're hopeful he's going to play again this year.
Yeah, you
still
are.
We're hopeful of that. But it's tough to tell the extent of the injury, because when you get down into the foot, it's difficult. So At one time, I thought, well, maybe he'll be back for Ohio State, you know, but no, he wasn't. Now, okay, maybe the next week or the week off will help, but we're not going to play him when he's injured.
Well, Monday you had talked about all the different steps.
Yep.
And that basketball
Yep.
playing was the final
Right.
step, but he's not at basketball
No,
playing.
he didn't. We started that yesterday. We wanted to make sure that we got a good look at it and an X-ray and everything on Tuesday. And Wednesday, we just did so little, and then Thursday we tried to do a little bit, and I decided to back off. He decided to back off, and then we'll try again today.